Hi everyone, so I've been asked how to install tray files onto the Sims game. So I'm on Farfalla's site and I'm going to scroll down to one of her downloadable lots and I'm going to select Lexham Gardens. So I find it quite easy just to open this up on a new tab. So I've done that and then I'm going to scroll down and this will basically give you all the information about the lot. So the size, the cost, you've got to use your BB move objects, and then it's going to list all of the CC that is used within this lot. So make sure you download each of them. You will need these to make sure that the lot works properly in game. And then you have the attachments, which is the file that's going to hold your tray files and possibly some CC as well. So I'm going to click on that and download that. So now I'm heading over to my downloads on my actual desktop, and then you will see that the file is there. Now this is in a zip folder, so we're just going to open it up. So yeah, there's CC and there is tray files. So I'm just going to show you what a tray file looks like. They're very different to CC. So the image wise they look different, the wording's different, and the file type is different. So these all need to go into your tray folder. Okay, so how you find your tray folder is by going to Documents, clicking on Electronic Arts, then to the Sims 4, and then this is where all your other custom content could be, so your mods, but you want to find the tray folder. So the tray folder that we downloaded from Farfalla, we want to install it in here. You cannot organize this folder. It is incredibly sensitive. I found it is anyway. So just literally install them as the files are, and then it should work, fingers crossed. So there's two ways you can do this. You can extract the files or you can copy them. So we're going to extract them first. So right click and hit extract all. This will take you to the file that you're already in, and we want to find the tray file. So the best way to do this is for me to show you from scratch. So click on Documents, then to Electronic Arts, then The Sims 4, and then scroll down to your tray folder, and then select this, and it will extract the whole thing into your tray folder. Mine does pop up and tell me what I've basically extracted. So if you click on the date created, and it will then show those files, that's it. So we've got CC and tray in here. So from here, you're going to, we need to separate or take out the files within these folders. So click on the tray and you're going to select all of those, right click and cut those, and then go back into the tray folder and right click and paste. So that is the tray files now installed in the game. I'm scrolling up and down here and I'm not really sure why, and I keep clicking on dates, but who knows? You don't need to do that. We've done the job. So I'm just going to let myself worry about these things for a minute. And then we should click on CC. So sorry, the tray folder is now empty. So just go ahead and delete that. And then we click on to the CC folder. Now you can see that literally these files look so different. Like the image is different, the type of file is a package file. So these belong in our mods folder. See, I'm showing you again, very different type of files. So go ahead and select all of those, right click and cut, and then head back to your mods folder. Obviously, I have organized mine, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to chuck mine in the by category. So again, right click and paste. And looks like I've got a few of those already, but that's all installed. So that is one way of installing the CC. Make sure you go back and delete that CC folder, check that it's empty, and then literally right click it and delete it. Okay, so the other way you can do this is literally go onto the downloaded file, go into each folder within the zip file, go onto tray and copy that. And then you want to head over to the documents, find it again within your Sims 4 folder in the tray file, and literally right click and paste. Obviously mine's going to say we've already got them, but that's fine. And then you want to do exactly the same for the CC, chuck it into your mods folder, putting it back in the by folder and pasting it in there. Saying replace files because I've already installed them. And then you want to head back to your downloads folder and then just delete that zip file because we don't need any more storage being taken up on our computers. So now you're in your game, go to the options menu and click on game options and then head down to other. And you need to make sure that enable custom content and mods and script mods is allowed. Tick both of those if they're not, and then make sure that you click on apply changes. So now we're in the game. I've just gone to a random world and I've got a few spaces where I can place some lots. And it's always good to figure out what size your lots are if you can't remember them. So go to the open the gallery, and when that eventually loads, click on my library, and then on the left hand side it will have include custom content, and this is going to show all your downloaded lots. And I will select it to say lots as well, so it's easier to find, and it should be right there in your library. So I'm just going to click on it for the information, and it tells me it's a 30 by 20 lot, so I need to find a free space to download that lot into. So we're going to click on the 30 by 20. So now I'm in the lot, I'm going to head over to open the gallery. I'm offline because I do not want to update my game at the moment. And when that opens up, make sure that you've got include custom content selected, and then select the lot that you want to download and click place lot. Now, because I do have quite a bit of CC, it takes a little bit of time, but we're all here for it. So wait for me to do that and wait for it to install. Okay, so I'm going to click on furnished, and because I want everything that's in the folder to come with it, just tick yes and then wait for that one to load. So because I didn't download everything that Farfalla had linked to, it is saying that some build items aren't there and others have been replaced. But just click OK, and then the lot should be placed in your game. So as you can see, I'm missing quite a few bits, like some vital doors and stairs for my Sims to get into the building, but that's me being lazy. So just make sure, this is why it's important, that everything that they link on any site that you download everything. So I'm just going to have a look through. I'm missing some stairs, which is also very vital. But yeah, everything else is in there that I need. That does come with the lot itself. So just have a look through. If there's anything you're missing, it might be worth going back to the site and downloading it and installing it back into the game. But if you did it all properly, it would look great. So that is how you install a lot. If you need any more help, let me know, but I do hope this helps, and remember to subscribe.